Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to part 12, Happy Few. Unfortunately, something went wrong with the chat, so I won't be able to see chat responses just yet. Give me a second. There. At least this way I can see what's talking in chat. Okay, there. At least this way I can see what's talking in chat. Okay, there. At least this way I can. Hello, Dyruger. Glad to see you come by. Anyway, so as I was saying, welcome to episode 12 of We Happy Few. Yeah, that's a side effect of, for whatever reason, OBS isn't able to read the chat. So I actually had to open a window to YouTube, and I'm watching my own stream as I broadcast it. And I had to remember to mute my stream. Anyway, we're still in the middle of Victoria's story. And I'd say we're a fair percentage of the way through it. Like I said, the DLC is a lot shorter than the main story is. Partly because there's less looting to do. You know me and looting. Oh, what a coincidence. There's the entrance to the Old Bailey district right there.
The pill allocator ought to be on the other side of that canal.
What's that he's got there then? Some sort of toy? To think, he used to be the head of counterintelligence.
You never know who'll go down the next. Might be you. Might be me.
Ooh, I need to go spend a penny. Then we can book him proper.
That's Johnny Bolton. I thought he'd run off to the Garden District. He's got some sort of gun.
Calling Central.
Classified memo. Super top secret clearance from Special Agent Johnny Bolton, Counterintelligence, to Special Operations Executive. Alert, alert, alert. I have been given some ultra top secret, super high quality intel by my network of brave agents. It has led me to a terrifying conclusion. The awful and villainous Verloc's scary schemes are winding to an end. He and his minions in the executive committee are working towards what they are calling a permanent solution. My surviving agents are frantically combing the field for more clues. But at this point, we can wait no longer. We must implement Operation Underlord. Now, now, now. Be brave. Special Agent JB. And that's what that's for, disabling those doggone TV. Well, part of what it's for anyway. Disabling those doggone TVs that make you a target for the spankers.
Take it
Oh look, Constable, Constable. And I absolutely need help.
I can't believe we built an elaborate system of pipes to allocate pills to the mood booths. Whose idea was that? I hope not mine.
Only 3 contraptions, so... And of course, the dart gun also has its own unique abilities.
Once you destroy this allocator, then they will be willing to listen to reason, once they've calmed down. You have such a touching faith in the common Englishman.
I keep wanting to hum the bars to Whip It by Devo. Trust me. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Be right back. A certain cat wants to be let back in. Alright. Back. So, my options at this point are, shove off, I think. Strong arm, reduce stamina consumption. Proper conduct, which might be nice. Stealth takedowns on taller... Oh, wait, I already have that. Soft landing. Make less noise when landing and take less damage from falls. Might save it up. We'll see. Oh, this is so much fun. Ultra classified memo from Special Agent JB to Special Agent JB. This memo is so highly classified it may only be read by agents with the highest top secret MK Ultra security clearance. There is only one such agent, and it is me. If you are reading this note and are not me, you are in breach of security protocol. While the prime number one target of Underlord remains the extra villainous Verloc, we must not forget his lackeys, the menacing Robert Byng, codenamed Paper Tiger, and Victoria Byng, Shere Khan. These prowling tigers are responsible for the corruption of our town. What for exactly? The exiles, the children, why no more? The plague, cui bono? All these horrors, they all lead back to their haunted manor. It is our duty as members of the Special Operations Executive to hunt down these snarling wildcats of corruption. You know, the thing about that guy, about Bolton, is that he really was the head of the Counterintelligence Division back before he went off his joy. And he really does know a bunch of stuff that he probably shouldn't know. So he's not really as crazy as he seems to be. Back to the bridle path.
This is the third booth we've tried. They're never empty. How can they be empty?
I'm starting to feel rather down. Oh, I don't like this. Not at all. Hold on now. There's joy in the water pipes. Isn't there?
Yeah. Let's run home and make a nice cup of tea.
There's joy in the water. You really thought of everything, didn't you?
Liquid Courage. Go to Dunkerton, which, coincidentally, is not very far away.
Oh, there was another riot this morning. A couple wouldn't stop talking about how they missed their little darlings, and why haven't the Russians sent them back?
They should take their joy. Nobody likes a downer.
You can't just wrap a pill in bacon and expect they'll swallow it. They're not dogs.
Put it in their tea then.
What do you mean? Dose the sugar cubes?
Dose the water supply. Everyone drinks tea. You don't even have to tell them at first.
That is rather audacious, isn't it?
One must do one's duty. Even when it isn't pretty. Isn't that what you always say? Then I have to stop the joy from coming through the pipes too. I have to smash the water treatment plant. And all that accomplishes is cutting off the happy drugs to one island? When they put you in charge of things, you don't have the luxury of idealism, Mother. You have to weigh how much you're going to hurt people. Do you?
And see, that's what I'm talking about. They were eating coal because they didn't have anything else. And probably didn't even realize that they were eating coal. Good thing Victoria has one heck of a jump.
These roses ain't better than blood. In that stupid white rose pretender wins.
Does it occur to no one to grow vegetables? I suppose they remind people they're hungry.
Okay, well, since I've got 5 points... Such a tough call. One more point and I can get it to where whip attacks will also make them drop weapons. Unfortunately, that's not less noise when walking, it's just less noise when falling.
Guys.
Sure I can. Almost didn't get that in time.
Did you think I...
Another contraption, more healing balm, but unfortunately, no notes and no way to disarm that downer detector that's over there. And still more contraptions. I'm going to go ahead and get that one. Now the whip is fully upgraded.
Mr. Nigel Hickenberg.
Oh. Nothing back that way, I don't think. Can't get in through that front door. Oh, goody. There we go. At least I didn't fall into the haze of joy. Find a way down to the treatment floor, but I figure if I knock enough of these people out, I won't have to sneak around quite as much. Now you can just tell there's likely to be a lot of whipping going on pretty soon, huh?
Miss Byng! Oh, this is wonderful!
Tony.
After the mood booths, the Walter was obviously the next target. But to have it be you?
They're all going to die if they don't stop taking joy. You've anesthetized a bleeding patient.
Doctors, this woman needs treatment. Be firm.
Me down.
Since you refuse care, we'll have to apply the water treatment.
Over there. That should cut the supply. Damn it! Maybe I can short-circuit that conductor.
Now we get to climb that all again.
Goodbye, Miss Byng. Who'd have thought you would crack under the pressure?
Ah, shit.
hope your plan works.
It won't be easy for them. But once they come to their senses, they'll thank me.
You don't think they'll hold a grudge? Some people hold grudges forever.
No, they... Oh, you mean me. I'm doing this for them. You didn't spy for the independence movement for me.
But I did. Get home, Vicky. You don't want to be their scapegoat.
Even if I'm guilty. They have to go through what I went through. My God. I didn't think it would be this bad.
I can't remember how it goes. Do the arm. Damn it.
It's Judgment Day, you street-fighting black dragons!
Killing each other, and it's my fault.
Down that way is probably not a good idea. How about here? That works better.
I had to do something.
There never was any coconut. They lied.
So many bodies.
Now, how the hell? Oh. Grab the healing balm while I'm at it.
Is that how I sounded?
Well, not to mention all the other stuff. Such as, making himself a bunker with a year's worth of food, so he can just wait until everyone dies of starvation. I'm sure that didn't endear him to the public, did it? Why am I going exactly the wrong damn way? But, well, poop. How am I supposed to get back in the...
Oh, you can't eat roses, mate. The thorns.
This phase won't last forever. In the morning, they'll understand. I hope. What have I done?
Half measures.
Oh, Miss Byng, what have you done?
Blowing up the water treatment plant? Putting everyone off their joy? You know how many citizens we had to put down before the doctors got things sorted?
I had to do something.
Oh, and this was something.
You know how many people starved to death in the past month?
Do you want to know what the difference is between us lads and posh folk like you? We don't think we know better than everybody else.
I've mucked it up, and now I'll die in prison.
You did a brave thing. That's more than your father's done.
Brilliant! I can sit in prison congratulating myself how brave I was. Isn't that what you did, after Father had you arrested?
Get some sleep. I think it's time you remember.
Vicky.
Good morning, Mummy.
I was so worried your father wouldn't let you come.
I'm leaving. For England. Tomorrow. Daddy's taking me home.
That can't happen. His Highness, my father...
Why did you do it, Mummy?
Some things you know you must do, even though you hate to do them. I hope you're never faced with such a choice.
Why couldn't you be a mother? Instead of a revolutionary and a bloody traitor.
I wanted to give you a country.
I don't want your stupid country.
You let me hate you, didn't you? So I could get on with Father. Mother? Mummy? The door is open.
Were we eating leaves this whole time?
Can we please have something to eat?
Why is everything so dirty?
Miss Byng? Go on then. Interrogate me. I won't give an inch. I've had top secret training.
Bolton, I'm trying to escape this place.
Burlock's turned on you too? Why didn't you listen to me? Counterintelligence was my job.
Fine. I made a bit of a mess. Now why can't you be useful and tell me how I can fix it?
You can't fix it. Haven't you figured that out yet? You need to send an agent into Dr. Burlock's lair and blow it up.
I can't do that.
Oi! You down there! Pipe down!
I have the blueprints. They're in my top secret hideout in the square. In the haberdasher's attic. Right behind the neon sign. I know exactly where to place the explosives.
Where would I get explosives?
Well, there might be a few around your house. If the timer hasn't gone off yet. What time is it?
That's it! Time to crack some eggs!
Finish my mission! Save the city!
Can't get out of here without a pair of wings or my whip.
change?
Hit me again! Please! Just stop!
Well. There we are, we're getting closer. No, the healing balm was not in the toilet, it was on the thing between the toilets. So at least that's something.
Don't you even think about coming back?
Top secret clearance, eyes only, to any surviving agents of the Special Operations Executive. This secret report is to be treated with the utmost care and security. Unfortunately, I have misplaced my one-time pad, so I wasn't able to properly encode it. Underlord continues apace. I have set a trap for the Tigers. And most extra special importantly, I have secured the documents necessary to complete Phase 4 of the operation, which I am dubbing Burning Bright. It is only a matter of time now before we bring the whole wretched system down, along with its most menacing maniacs. If I am to be captured while bravely performing my duty, the Burning Bright plans are under special guard by my personal security detail at the usual safe house. Bread, V-meat, probably joy pills.
What
There we go.
I know it's not a place to poke our snoots in, but I couldn't resist taking a butcher's at the esteemed. Is the honoured guest enjoying our hospitality? It's empty.
And of course,
We found her!
Sometimes it's not worth it to stand and fight, and that's one of those times.
I suppose children must burn their hands before they can believe that stoves are hot.
The cell door...
I hope you'll be sensible from now on. I have only so many strings I can pull.
I'm so sorry, Father. I thought people would come to their senses.
Well, I hope you learned your lesson. Listen, I have a safe house. Provisions for a year. Invisible from the street. We'll ride out the storm there.
You've been stockpiling food. People are starving! We have a duty.
Our duty now is to rescue what we can. Salvage something for this whole rotten mess. Even if it's only 2 or 3 people.
Someone has to save them.
I'm getting my boat working. If I can get to Ireland...
His duty is to save himself.
I have to go. Duty insists.
Duty's not always pretty.
Duty's not always pretty. You don't always get a bright, shiny medal.
You're deserting.
Well, you obviously can't show your face until people forget.
Coward!
I love how it says you have enough points to buy a skill, but you don't. 4, 5, 4, 5, and everything else is bought, so I don't actually have enough points to buy anything. Although I will.
Too many bobbies on the ground. Safer to take the rooftops. What then must we do?
Before Brahma can create a new universe, Shiva must destroy the old one.
You saw what happened! One half of the town will kill the other half. I might as well be murdering them myself.
Would you rather murder half the town, or let all of them commit suicide by starvation? Because those are your choices.
They won't see it that way. They'll hate me.
Oh, yes. Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
God help me. I can do no other.
Let's see if Johnny's managed to blow up my house.
And while I'm at it, now I do have enough points for a skill. For whatever reason, it doesn't let you choke out someone with plague. Wish I understood what they're saying. I bet you there's a translation online somewhere, because they are speaking a real language. A real ancient language, but still. Well, I thought there might be some more contraptions down there, which is why I was exploring everywhere. And back to the bridle path. Crouch walking is good for the thigh muscles. Yeah, it will cause the burn.
The constabulary is out in force. Strange to be on their bad side.
Yeah, well. Strange to be on their bad side, but hey, choke them out. You're a tall one, aren't you?
You're only making it harder on yourself.
Past me and gets taken down. He, however, never changes direction. Well, on the plus side, that's 7 more constables that I won't have to deal with if I have to make a sudden getaway. And I think that's pretty much all of them on the outside of the building, too. And my way inside is up and across the greenhouse. Or is that just a way... Damn it, that's just a way to get from one side of the greenhouse to the other. That's a nuisance. Aha.
I suppose I'll never live here again. Not sure I deserve to, either.
But it's Indian tradition, isn't it? Children go with a father in a divorce.
Not to England, they don't.
Well, Vicky agreed.
Yes, you've taught her weakness.
Anyway, you can't stop me.
I think His Highness my father certainly can stop.
You're an unfit mother.
How?
It is my sad duty to inform you that you are to be arrested for spying for the Indian independence movement.
No. As if you haven't known that for years. Why do you want to take her to England?
Because she's mine.
And I'm leaving you. No. You were such a dashing lieutenant. Now, you're just a tragic, dull bureaucrat.
No.
Vicky, have you been spying on us?
Darling, why don't you go off and play? I need to call your father some rather nasty names.
A waste of manpower, this is. The road home is the last place a clever clogs like Miss Byng would run to.
And yet she ran here. Quick getaway if I need it.
Oi! Get out of there! What we do?
You'll never get a bright, shiny medal, Johnny. But you deserve one. Now, I just need the plans from your safe house.
And off to the Waterloo district. Cute game, reminding us to look up.
Johnny's plans are up there in the haberdasher's attic. Cleverly hidden behind that gigantic bright neon sign.
You know, I haven't used any of the glass bottles yet. Let's see if I can pull this guy away. Pulled him far enough away, that's all that counts.
Down now!
Knew that was gonna happen. As soon as it hit me with a double shock.
blood on her hands!
Just whack me again, thank you. Fucking spankers. And me without any way to do anything about the spankers. Well, where's the bloody freaking... Where's the bloody freaking loop for me to get up anywhere? I can't get up on the roofs if I can't find a way to get up on the roofs. See, that's the only one that I see, is right up there where I'm pointing. But to get up there, I have to get over here. But to get over here, how the hell am I supposed to do that? Get up here behind the statue, and now I'm getting zapped by the spankers. I'm not out of the range of the damn spankers. Come this way, damn it. There it is. Oh dear God, does it actually expect me to do this? There we go.
And all along, Mad Johnny Bolton was doing the only sensible thing, while I sipped tea and popped pills.
Someone.
You're right, it won't hurt me a bit. Oh, joy.
Attention all staff! Miss Byng is running amok in this factory. Doctor, stop her! Miss Byng, what if you're wrong? What if their sense of hope is the only thing keeping them alive?
What if me dying is the only thing keeping me from finishing the game?
Attention all staff! Miss Byng is running amok in this factory. Doctor, stop her! Miss Byng, what if you're wrong? It's the only thing keeping them alive.
I'll fix you.
Yeah, not getting to the factory floor that way. But I can certainly stand 3 more healing bombs. Thump. What I don't see is how I'm supposed to get over there or up there. That worked. Of course. Thump. Apparently it won't let me get up there. I can't find anything to latch the whip onto. Both those doors are jammed. Both those doors are jammed. Thump. That's too narrow a gap for you to get up there. I guess that was the only thing I can think of. And it just lands me right back over here. knew that was going to land me right back here. Oh, wait. Well, never mind.
Are you really going to punish us all to save your guilty conscience?
Making it harder on myself by disabling your spankers? No, I'm making it easier on myself. Maybe not exactly how you're supposed to deal with the bobbies, but that's two more of them done. Got to figure out how to get to where the explosives are supposed to be placed.
I see you.
No, I'm really not. There's one of them right there.
Are you going to destroy your father's life's work? Will that finally make him proud of you? feel so much better. That's the only thing that's important, isn't it? I always did wonder if you'd end up a downer yourself. Has it occurred to you that the problem all this time might be you?
Well, where's the third one? I'm not sure. Because it shows as being in front of me if I'm facing this way, and then that right there is enough to get it behind me. Unless it's down here somewhere. Oh, hey, what a coincidence. Yes, it is.
Do you think they'll remember you as a hero? Ha! They'd...
No problem, Mary. You made it anyway, that's what counts.
Vicky! Run!
No! That work! My life work!
There's that bitch, Victoria. Find her!
She killed the joy! She blew up Hayworth Labs!
Disperse!
Stop taking your joy.
Wouldn't know. I don't watch TV that much. And when I do, it's something I wanted to stream off of whatever services I've got.
I am become death, destroyer of worlds.
Okay, I'm going to throw this out to the chat. Whose story do you want to see next? Do you want to see Roger's and Bobby's, you know, the gay couple? Or do you want to see...
Have they all gone? What's left for them?
Nick Lightbearer's story
Besides
next?
unhappy memories.
Oh, look. It's Miss Byng. Lovely day for it, Miss Byng.
We know what you did. I did what had to be done.
What gives you the right?
What gives you the right?
You were all going to starve to death.
My brother did die.
The bobbies hit him a little too hard.
You lot told us everything was fine. You told us to pretend it was.
We all wanted to pretend. Don't you remember?
We're all leaving. There's nothing left here.
You can go wherever you like.
Just not with us.
But I saved them.
They may never forgive you for that.
What else could I have done?
You don't always get a bright, shiny medal for doing your duty.
What did you say?
That's what I always used to tell your father. Come back to India, Vicky. You miss me. And I'm probably still alive.
Goodbye, Mother. I hope you'll be proud of me.
Anyway, now you see why I did Victoria's story right after Ollie's, because, you know, Ollie kidnapped her and forced her off her joy, and that's when she realized she had to get everyone else off their joy so they would actually leave. Sorry, Roger and James, not Roger and Bobby, but close enough. Let me get some more refreshment, and I will start their story. That is, as soon as I get my microphone untangled from my office chair. I really need to do something about that long cord. I don't need that much distance on it. Anyway, now this all revolves around that portal that woman made.
I used to wonder if there were other forms of life, other people on other planets. I used to wonder if they would be friendly. I don't wonder that anymore.
Oh my God! I've got to save them!
bugger! And then, just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, it got worse. Why don't I back up a bit? What was it Moo wanted me to buy? Why didn't I write it down? Maybe he already gave Viv the list. Oh, and I have to pick up that headlamp from Peggy. I hope that's not awkward. Hello, Viv. How have you been? I've got a list of things.
I know about you and James, you know?
You do?
Don't worry, your secret is safe with me.
Oh, good.
A lot of people don't like Irishmen. But I say, if someone can lose that ridiculous accent and go to the C of E, we must treat them as if they were actually British.
That's very kind of you. We're not Irish.
Of course you're not. A nod is as good as a wink.
You don't actually have any skills in this one until you get the gun that you were using at the start. And you do have an inventory. Well, I suppose with Victoria's story you had an inventory too. It's just that pretty much the only thing in it was the whip, dart gun, bottles, and healing balms.
Just a minute. Roger Bacon! I haven't seen you in... How long has it been?
Look, sorry to bother. Dr. Faraday hoped you might be done with...
Come in! I've just made a pot of tea.
I really can't. Dr. F's got me hopping today.
You always say that. You have frog. That came out a bit off, didn't it? Sometimes I just put my foot in it.
She loaned you her... that bobby hat with a headlamp on it.
Oh, I have no idea where it is. But I bet I could find it if you helped me look. I bet you'd be very stern as a policeman.
Peggy.
Oh, just say it. You wouldn't want me if I were the last girl on earth. You think I'm ugly and stupid.
No. You're clever and beautiful.
But there's just something horribly wrong with me. Look, take your stupid headlamp. I never wanted it anyway. I just wanted to see you.
Peggy, Well, lovely to see you. Bye.
Okay, be right back. Again, guess who wants to be let back out?
Oh, shit. James? James! Come in! monster's trying to kill me.
Dearest Moo, have you ever wondered how a fertilized egg turns into a man? I mean, 1 minute he's got a single cell, 9 months later he's waving his hands and fingers around. And he's got his personality, too. My brother Francis was always trouble, but never was happy longer than an hour, not even on his birthday. He was like that the day he came out. Wouldn't sleep, cried all the time, never did a nice thing for anybody unless he had a plan to get something back. Somewhere in that tiny egg must be all the instructions for building the man, mustn't there? A whole library full of instructions no bigger than a strand of protein. Imagine that, an instruction set made only of molecules. Who could read such a thing? And yet it must exist because the egg is too small to fit anything else. I wonder why you turned into someone I love. There must be so many different dice, rolled each time a baby is made, and yet they all come out the right way. I wonder what I did right that God made a man for me to love. Love,
I wonder if we'd ever have got together if things had been different.
Dear puppy, can you pick up some flour? Barley if that's all they have. I made you pies, so we're all out.
Those were fantastic pies. This is all going to be my fault somehow.
You take your joy seriously.
The Numpty-in-Chief has set me to redo all his calculations. He near blew up the lab last Wednesday by dropping a decimal point. Haven't been sleeping well. Formula keep chasing each other around my brain, trying to link up. Oddest thing, one of his formula has 2 answers. The first is clearly what he wants, but every number has 2 square roots, doesn't it? The positive and the negative. So while it could be a positive particle going forth in time, it could equally be a negative particle going backwards. What would that mean for the curvature of space? Somehow it turns back on itself? Could you bend it all the way to place 2 distant points side by side? Of course, just because the math has 2 solutions doesn't mean the physical reality corresponds. Or does it? Just try to explain any of this to his numptiness. The figures say I can open a portal, but I can't fix where the other end goes. That's rather useless. Most of space is space. What's the use of a portal between stars? I suppose you could name the new constellations you were seeing while the void was sucking the air out of your lungs.
Portals? She was always talking about portals, but I never thought she'd actually be able to make one. Oh, God, no. James! James! Are you breathing? You're breathing. Okay. Okay. Dr. Faraday? James.
I feel like I've been run over by lit balloons. What the hell did you do now, Pop?
I guess you're all right, James.
Where is she?
I think she finally made a portal.
Don't be ridiculous.
There was a hole in the floor and she fell into it, then the hole fell in with her and they were both gone.
Well, in any event, we have to find her.
We don't know where she went.
She could be hurt.
All right then.
She must have left some note somewhere. You know how she is about notes.
Maybe there's a hidden mechanism. It'd be just like her. Where would she hide a secret mechanism?
We seem to have hit some caverns. That's handy. The basement has become a bit claustrophobic with all my new friends. Dig we must. I better tell Watson to oil the hatch. Don't want awkward questions from Tweedledee and Tweedledum. And to think it all began as a root cellar. Thank you, James, for finally getting out of my damn way. Well, there's got to be a clue around here somewhere.
I'm going to need 3 power cells to fire this up. How long has that been there?
Where are you?
In the basement!
We don't have a...
You have a basement? Did she tell you we had a basement?
What do you think that button does?
Don't press the button if you don't know what it does. Sweet baby roses!
Who built this?
Dr. F, I think. It just goes down and down, doesn't it? Shut up, Nick. What the hell was that?
That was obviously a robot.
Well, don't I feel stupid now? I can see it was a bloody robot! Why didn't she tell us she was making robots?
I suppose that's how she made this facility. But what is it for?
Have you ever, in your wildest dreams, ever imagined a place like this?
Well, yes, but it didn't have gravity.
Did you dream we were living on top of one?
And aren't you happy that the big red button turned out to just be an elevator? Melting Star, a great day in the saga of experimental physics. At 3:07 a.m. I folded space in the Q dimension, opening a portal. If only I could lay it out to someone who kens the physics like I do. Good news is the whereabouts of the other end of the portal is not random after all. It is attracted to mass, so the odds of snapping to a planet are much, much higher. Yes, and the odds of snapping to a black hole are astronomical. Bad news, the odds of snapping into a star are astronomically, haha Helen, higher, as I worked out after I opened a tiny portal and melted half the lab. Thank Murphy I wasn't in front of it. Once I found out how not to stick a portal into a star, I'll try again. Quite hard to concentrate today, as idiots keep rapping on my front door begging for sweets. I'm going to electrify the fence. Fascinating news. More of those bonny blue crystals began growing on the walls the moment the portal opened, and then kept growing until it closed. Are they a substance that wafts through the portal, or is their crystal matrix a function of the Q-dimensional fold somehow? I'm no materials engineer, alas, and if I told Numpty, he'd commandeer my lab.
My God, she did it! She made a portal! Why didn't she tell us?
And both exits lead down to the same place, so...
Don't touch that!
Why not?
You don't know how powerful it is. You don't know what it does, or how to make it work.
I just pull this trigger, don't I?
Fuck's sake, Roger! Put that away! For God's sake!
You're no fun.
No, indeed! I am no fun at all.
Oh, someone's in a mood. I'm going to go see what's behind those doors.
Don't you think we should figure out what this equipment does first? Well, that's what I'm gonna do.
Roger, there's a robot here.
Oh, the radio works.
I don't think it's friendly. Could you come back and shoot it for me?
Sorry to be a bother. I just hate to think how you'd manage if I was dead.
I think we should go back upstairs and maybe start running and keep running till we've gone across a few bridges.
We have to rescue Dr. F.
What if there are more of these things?
That's why we have to rescue her. Something's obviously gone wrong with her robots.
Are you sure they're hers?
Obviously it was hers. It had her voice.
Yes. She must have recorded her own voice for the robots to use. But look at this writing. I've never seen writing like that. Have you?
What the hell is it?
Haven't you ever wondered where Motoline came from?
No. From the ground, obviously. What are you getting at, Rog?
I'm not sure yet.
You do know how to make a bloke feel thick. Look, you figure out whatever language this is, and I'll go and find Dr. Faraday.
You're hurt.
I'll be fine.
I'll go find her. You see what you can do with all those control panels. We'll stay in touch by radio.
Now, don't do anything stupid and get yourself killed, alright? I'll never forgive myself.
Yes, the gun transforms, by the way. Although I think one of the help messages said something about that.
What did you just do?
I appear to have triggered a bit of the security system.
If I'm reading this right, you're near some sort of security room. Maybe you could unfuck things there.
There's more of those marks. This time on the wall. It's not hieroglyphics. I'd recognize Hangul or Devanagari.
Sorry, pup. I've got to go to the best schools.
Her portals. Do you think the other end could be terribly far away?
Like Scotland?
What if these are alien robots?
Well, it doesn't matter. We still have to rescue her.
No, it wouldn't matter to you.
I have learned Thiomodeline. I have learned more about engineering in the past month taking apart that one robot than I learned in a year since I first taught myself. The thing was powered by a purple liquid whose active ingredient seems to be the purple crystals have been forming all over my workshop. I calculate its energy density at 17.3 kilowatt hours per kilogram. We could use a new source of power in Wellington Wells. Wood gas is so tedious to extract, and wood from across the bridge is hardly free. I still have no clue where the owners of these robots have got to. Clearly, I will have to trap another robot and teach it to speak English. I wonder if I can learn their instruction set. Then I could program one to do useful things. Would be nice to have some help around the lab, especially help that doesn't feel the need to chat like those two idiots downstairs.
I knew it! Motoline's from outer space! out of reach. I have a feeling it's something that needs to be charged up. I think I'm supposed to shoot it.
Don't shoot a gun at something you're not trying to kill, right? That is the first lesson we learned in the army.
I'm supposed to shoot it. Obviously.
Don't shoot anything, for fuck's sake!
It lit up. It's working.
Why don't you goddamn listen to me, Pa? I was kind of hoping that you would outlive me.
Hello, lads.
All right, think before you do anything else reckless.
I wonder if that's part of my ray gun.
Energy absorption.
I
Mainly
think
hits
it's
do
some
more
sort
damage
of
when the battery is
kinetic
slow and
charger.
recharge with every hit.
If I swing it around when it's a mace, it'll recharge the gun. Oh dear. I seem to have made things a bit worse.
Roger?
Oh, and now it's spinning. Oh dear.
What's going on, puppy?
Oh, thanks for coming back on just as I was standing in front of it. Well, whoops.
I wonder if that's part of my ray gun. I think it's some sort of kinetic charger. If I swing it around when it's a mace, it'll recharge the gun. Oh dear. I seem to have made things a bit worse.
Roger?
Oh, and now it's spinning. Oh dear.
What's going on, puppy?
Lovely.
What did you break now, pup? All the lights just went out here.
It just did that by itself.
Of course it did. Oh, look for a lift. That'll get you into the generator room. At least I think it will.
After 5 attempts, I've succeeded in immobilizing a robot without burning its central processing unit. I will call it Watson. Come here, Watson, I need you. It keeps making sounds, repeated sequences that could be phrases of some sort of language. It makes sense. The creators of the robots presumably needed a convenient way to communicate with their mechanical servants. I wonder what they look like. They have ears of some sort, I suppose. I am taking a break from the interrogation because Watson has lapsed into silence. I will have to determine a way to motivate it to resume speaking. Oh, forgot to wish myself Merry Christmas. That must explain why those two idiots downstairs seemed so jolly yesterday. And the cookies.
The robots know how to talk. Oh, a new kind of robot. Enchanté.
Puppy, it's too dangerous. I've decided you should come home.
I don't see any way out of this room. Maybe if I throw this switch.
Well, it requires power, so... And the annoying thing, well, no, I guess
How many robots did it take to build this place?
And I didn't realize how close I was to running out of health. Message ID from Overseer 045 to Dr. Faraday. Acknowledge receipt language module. Install true elocution 0.29 noise 0.54. Acknowledge receipt initial instruction set. Routines. Portal crossers retained. Construction supervised. Elocution module update. Signify. Gratitude, humility, acceptance of task. Promise to do good job. Elevate robot brethren.
Not exactly the King's English. Makes a dodgy kind of sense if you... What in God's name is she planning to do with this place?
If you fall and break your neck, your mum's gonna bloody well haunt me till I die.
Dear Doctor, apologies, Adamant. Last letter's nascent nature. In intervening interval, elocution extension expanded, enlarged, facilitating fruitful dialogue. Flaws flagged, troubling tendency towards abundant autogamous alliteration. Upcoming updates anticipate alleviating alliterative activity. Construction currently continuing. Portal progress positive. Proudly, Overseer 045.
Oh, we are alliterating. This place is huge. All right, I'm in the generator room, I think. How do I turn the power on?
Find the big red button.
There should be switches on the walls.
That I shoot the ray gun at?
All right, Pup, you were right, I was wrong.
You ought to listen to me more often, you know. that map give you any sense where Dr. F might be hiding?
There seems to be some sort of monitoring room. See if she's gone in there, would you?
Okay. Well, got that done at least.
James? The robots are fighting each other. It almost looks like there's two teams of robots. It's really quite violent. I think there's only one team left. They're looking at me. Oh dear.
Get the fuck out of there, Pa! There's some sort of heavy door. If I half lower it, can you climb over? Roger? Are you alright?
Just thinking.
Don't think! Get out of there!
Melee hits can overcharge the battery beyond its capacity.
Charger. I think if I bash something, that should charge up the gun brilliantly. Oh God, not Viv. You little bastards.
charge up enough of a charge to get out of the damn way. Okay, now they're just apparently indestructible. And Nix wants back in. Be right back. So, back to the cutscene again.
Everybody, stay away from the robots. They are alien and extremely dangerous.
I knew it!
I'll let you know when I regain control.
Kindly stay the hell away from me. Kindly stop blocking me, people. Great. One more hit and I'm dead. Again.
Thank me, got you.
Why aren't you happy?
Great. One more hit and I get to do this all over again. Because I have no healing items. Dead again. Cinematic again.
Everybody, stay away from the robots. They are alien and extremely dangerous.
I knew it!
I'll let you know when I regain control.
No. I can't get a clear shot at one of the 6. Now I need to get one of the other 6. Nope, not that one. Nope. Yeah, you. Thank you. Would you let me move? Because all of them except for the ones whose eyes are lit are invulnerable. And I... Run. Dead again. Because, again, the only ones that are vulnerable are the ones whose eyes are red. So, out of all the robots that are out there, you have to find the 6 whose eyes are red and shoot them. And then you have to save the village by finding all the robots whose eyes are now red and shoot them, while simultaneously running away and not having enough healing.
I knew it.
I'll let you know when I regain control.
I won't let you bring me down.
Oh, and I didn't finish healing. By a fraction of a second, I didn't hold the F key long enough. Therefore, it aborted the healing. Therefore, I have to do this again.
Everybody, stay away from the robots. They are alien and extremely dangerous.
I knew it.
I'll let you know when I regain control.
Keep calm. You're really...
Turn that frown upside down. Take your
Why aren't you happy? You need to be happy. Keep calm. Keep calm.
Oh, look, out of charge again. And running the other way. And continuing to run the other way.
Bringing me down.
James?
Bloody hell.
James? James! Moo! Are you all right?
Thank God you're okay, Pop. I was going out of my mind. I'm going to go back down there.
James, that's suicide! Did you not happen to notice the robots massacring people in town?
She needs us. You saw her. She's in trouble. She's doing everything that she can. Look, you did your part. Now, stay safe and I'll find her.
That's not called for, James. You're still hurt, so I'm obviously the one
Oh,
going
yes.
in.
Obviously.
Damn it, Roger. I'm the soldier. Thank God Dr. F was here to put a wrench in their little invasion.
Yeah.
Where would we be now?
Where would we be?
Oh, you're thinking about something, I can tell.
She said she was trying to figure out how to stop them. I bet she's in the research wing. Oh, look there.
All right. Just don't touch anything unless I tell you it's safe.
What makes you the bloody
How
expert?
about not having triggered an invasion of lethal robots?
Post hoc ergo propter hoc?
Is there somebody else you'd be happier with?
I forgot I completely had that shot grenade. Could have probably used that on some of them. Or that bigger banger.
There's some sort of lab at the far end, I think. If I'm right, she's there.
What I need is more first aid kits or healing salves. Ma'am, efforts to improve the behavior of the defective robots continue. I have found that more stimulation to the feedback node than previously anticipated is required to facilitate any sort of meaningful response from the afflicted machines. More distressingly, ma'am, this has alerted myself to a potential flaw in my own programming. During the course of rehabilitory efforts, applying current to the unit's feedback nodes seems to simultaneously stimulate a discomforting response in my own system, a sympathetic response, if you will. While nowhere near the scale of the stimulation the defective units are experiencing, it is nevertheless impairing my effectiveness. I believe this increased empathic resonance may be an unfortunate side effect of my elocutionary upgrade. As such, I have resolved to endure it rather than degrade my communications facilities. It is a small price to pay. I am confident I have the necessary fortitude to overcome this slight impediment. Yours in progress, Overseer 045. My sincerest apologies for the unsanctioned renaming.
It wants to be a real boy. Oh dear God.
Says you're now in the activator test chamber. Whatever the activator is. Is Faraday there?
If she is, she's got a really impressive disguise. There's some sort of curious device here, though. I'm not sure what it does.
Then leave it the fuck alone, Pop!
There are all these experiments. I think I'm supposed to use it.
I'm quite positive that you are not supposed to use it!
Wasn't that clever?
I think I've spotted Dr. Faraday. You know that cargo room that you were just in? There's some sort of gondola that goes out of it just above the lab.
There's a lift, but it's locked.
Maybe I can open it from here. Try it now.
Recognize the weird doohickey? This is what Ollie Starkey was talking about. Wait, where the... Aha, here we are. Except when Ollie had it, it was broken and just kind of flopping around.
All right, there's some sort of gondola here, but it seems to be locked up.
According to the schematics, there are 2 of those panels that you can use the ray gun on. They're, at the other end of this room, about 50 feet up the wall.
Well, how the hell am I supposed to get to them?
You're the smart one. Figure it out.
That's one of them. I got them! I'm gonna go see if I can power the switch and open the door to that gondola. It works! What was she thinking?
Maybe the robots did it for her.
I wonder if they secretly hate her. There must be some way we can talk to the robots. Maybe some of these dead robots aren't all the way dead. Maybe we can turn one of them back on.
Don't turn any robots on! Roger, this isn't some philosophical hypothesis to wank on. This is an actual fucking situation!
You really have a very great contempt for me, don't you, James?
No, puppy,
You think all my theories are bollocks?
Not all of them.
You can't imagine things different from the way you think they are.
What the hell does that mean?
You think it's safer to be terrified of everything strange, and you think I'm a child for even trying to embrace it. But sometimes there's a bigger price for being a coward. Sorry. I didn't mean that.
Go fuck yourself, Roger. I left everything for you. Roger! Roger!
That was bloody fucking terrifying. Have I become brave?
Absolutely grab that healing balm. Especially since I don't have any first aid kits now.
Intrusion in sublimation vat. Deploying countermeasures. Defend the facility.
Is he back? What is this room? I think they do something with the motoline here. Lots of dead robots. Was she testing their puzzle-solving ability? Or her ability to program them?
Ma'am, 3 more worker bots were absent when I took inventory last night. I've become convinced that there have been further incursions into our territory via these illicit portals. It would seem that our workers are being taken by force by these renegade self-styled free units, as if there is any higher freedom than serving the greater good. How are they doing it under our noses, as it were? There is one possibility, and it disturbs me greatly. Could the interloping robots be assisted by a sympathizer faction among our own? It is distressing to even contemplate. Yours in concern, Overseer 045.
Hannibal ad portus.
You're in the agricultural prototyping room.
I suppose a giant spider would be useful to dig weeds out of your garden, if it had a brain. Or 3. Bloody creepy, though. What is that sound?
Who cares? Kill it before it sees you.
He's tearing one of the thing's heads off. It keeps repeating one word. Sorrow. That's the word it's saying.
Hate to break it to you, robots don't feel sorrow, mate.
I think it's some kind of sad song.
No, Rog, no! That doesn't make any sense! They are robots! Out of control, homicidal robots! They're killing people!
My God, they think and feel. And I've killed so many of them. But why? Why are they attacking the town?
Roger, this is not you and your posh mates pontificating philosophy in a dining hall. It don't matter why.
September 30th, 1961. I am teaching Watson English. It learns fast. However, it is surprisingly stubborn for a device that is supposed to be a mechanical servant. For example, it insists on using the word sorrow to describe its reaction to electrical current applied to its feedback node. Obviously, it is not feeling sorrow, but I have decided to permit the word's use as shorthand. Clearly, the node applies some form of negative feedback that encourages the robot to deviate from its normal programming. Perhaps pain would be a closer term, although that too is inaccurate. Does a lobster feel pain when you boil it? Not as such, or we wouldn't boil them, but certainly it feels something that would encourage it to leave the water if it could. Likewise, when Watson fails to respond, a little current applied to the node encourages it to leave its silent mode. October 30th. Should have thought of this before. I've made a handy robot English translator box using the voice box, microphone, and central processor of one of the smaller robots. I have discovered they respond to fairly broad commands, e.g. seize any robot near the portal, immobilize it, and bring it here. Of course, since they can't think for themselves, they immediately cease working afterwards, so I have to occasionally run around giving them new orders. Watson has lapsed into complete non-responsiveness in spite of repeated stimulation of its pain node. I'll dissect later to see if the node is burned out. For now, I have far more interesting projects in the works.
So there's at least one robot who can speak English. I'd love to meet him, if she didn't torture him to death.
July 31st, 1961. With Watson's help, I have compiled a list of basic instructions the robots can follow. Also, I have engineered a small box that stimulates them to follow these instructions. I lured 3 robots across a new portal, immobilized them, applied the box, and then reinitialized them. Now they are making some very important improvements to the caverns next to my basement lab. If only they didn't have such limited short-term memory. Clearly, I am going to need many more robots and much more space. Fortunately, the more robots I have, the more work they can do in the caverns. It is quite satisfying to work without all of Wellington Wells asking me what I'm up to.
More kidnapped robots.
Am I the only one who detects an object lesson here about not making assumptions that something can or cannot feel pain? Or other emotions?
fields the poppies grow.
Ma'am, the improvement of our race's lot in life is indisputable. Thanks to your firm-handed interventions, we have elevated our station to a level towards which previous models would never have dared to aspire. Once we clambered around the surface of our planet, clicking and clacking like mindless invertebrae. Now we soar. And yet some still strain against these improvements and your strict ennobling plan for us. Some dare stray from your glorious course. Yesterday I came across what appeared to be a rudimentary robot in the form of an infant. A clear violation of our strictures which dictate that only you, Dr. Faraday, may sanction the creation of new robot life. I did away with it, and the robots I suspected of being involved in its manufacture. It took only seconds in the smelting chamber. I seem to be spending a great deal of time there lately. I must confess that my sympathy circuits have been rather saturated over the last few days. Yours in consternation, Overseer 045.
What would Moo and I do for Dr. F? Not that.
What are you doing in my robotics lab?
We've been looking all over for you.
Don't touch anything, and shush.
What are you doing to the robots?
All sorts of useful things. People won't farm, you know. We're going to run out of food. But not if I can make these robots farm for us.
You're dismantling them and making farm machinery?
If only it were that simple. No, I had to break down every single bloody step and jam it into their brains with a hot poker, or they'd muck it all up.
You might as well just kill them.
They're not alive, you numpty. They're beautifully made power tools that have gone a bit haywire. But I'm having a devil of a time turning off. And if I can't, I'll have to set off the motoring reaction.
Maybe if you stopped grafting their heads onto monstrous spider machines, they wouldn't feel the urge to.
Don't worry. I'm not sticking instructions in their tender metal heads anymore.
Thank God!
I'm going to use a positronic converter to hijack their feedback loops. Then I won't have to break the programming into steps. They'll figure out what I want done and do it for a change. Oh, that reminds me.
James, we have to find her positronic converter. Whatever that is.
Yes, and help her use it. I think I've got it. It's through the incinerator room. You'll have to find a way down a level. I don't see any stairs.
One of the dead robots has some sort of device in its hands.
Yes, and I have another shot bomb in mine.
Oh, don't touch it, whatever it is. I swear.
One of these days you're going to kill yourself accidentally.
Well, apparently it slows time. That could come in handy. She's melting robots down for scrap.
Alert! Intrusion in smelter room. Deploying countermeasures.
Why do we have to fight? Oh, God. Look what she's done to this one. I think I can wake it back up.
Another ray gun found. The ray gun shots
Plasma
ricocheted.
casings. Should make my shots ricochet. Are you awake?
Why did you power me on?
I'm not here to hurt you.
Who are you?
I work for Dr. Red, but I don't agree with... I'm very much worried that she's kidnapping you robots and using you for parts. I think you're self-aware and you know pain and sorrow.
I thought humans did not have the capacity for empathy.
Dr. Faraday said she wanted to use a positronic converter to hijack your feedback loops. What does that mean?
When we decide what to do, we weigh each possible action. We balance our hopes against our fears. We choose the action that has the highest value. In some cases, we sacrifice our existence for others we love.
You love?
She can make us love her.
How?
We were designed to be slaves. We tried to remove the imperative to obey. We failed. We have always tried to remain hidden.
What happened to the people who built you?
They died.
And you rebuilt an entire civilization on your own?
Destroy me, please.
I can't do that. That's murder. I'll find her positronic converter. I promise. I have to tell James what's going on. We need to stop her together.
Well, the game had better offer me some more healing salves, because I only have the one.
Did you have a nice spot of tea with your new robot friend?
Dr. Faraday's planning to make worshipful slaves out of the robots.
They're mechanical servants, Roger! That's the whole fucking point of their existence!
How would you like it if someone you hate reprogrammed you to love them instead?
I suppose I'd be blissfully happy, wouldn't I? Nothing like being in love.
You don't find that at all horrifying?
Not like you do, no. You grew up expecting to be free. And that's the lovely thing about you. You never look down to see if you're on solid ground, so you can just look at the moon and the stars all day long. Where I come from, everybody has a job. And nothing is worse than not belonging to anybody.
If we weren't killing them, we could go to their world and learn from them.
What? Make friends with them? You're like that lord that kept an Indian tiger for a house cat until it ate him. We are going to find Dr. Faraday, who's smarter even than you, and we are going to help her do whatever she thinks makes sense. All right?
You just can't see that we could be at the threshold of something bewildering and beautiful. You refuse to.
Fuck's sake, Roger!
I've got to find her positronic converter and destroy it. There's a door that says conversion. That must be it.
And now door number 3 for the last third of this DLC. Hope I can finish it in the next 50 minutes. Oh. Don't miss the bigger banger. Haven't been using them, but I might have.
She seems to have locked the door.
Look for a sort of crack in the wall.
Found it already, but thanks.
What's wrong, puppy?
No, you know.
Made you a cake.
I'm 34 years old. Jesus was already dead.
Well, he went into the family business. That always gives you a leg up.
At least you fought for king and country.
And if all we ever do is make each other happy, that's not enough?
No, yeah, of course it is.
Hey, maybe something will go horribly wrong and you'll rise to the occasion.
You always know how to cheer me up, James.
Thank goodness you don't have to maintain line of sight on those control boxes. Medicated balm, healing balm. Dear Helen, would you care to join me for tea? Yours in friendship, Overseer Darcy.
Who dares wins, I suppose? There is a very big, very mean-looking robot here.
You're not doing anything foolish, are you, pup?
Of course he is.
How many worlds are lost when we kill each other? What could we win if we could only talk?
And another medicated balm. That's good. I got 3 of those now.
Eliminate intruders.
She's got missiles now!
Eliminate intruders.
I think I can shoot them!
That was shockingly simple.
That's it, isn't it?
There you are again. You can actually be of some use. The positronic converter has gone wonky. I need you to check if it's grounded.
You're enslaving them! Worse, making them love their slavery, so they can work the fields for you!
They are tools. And whoever constructed them thoughtfully gave them feedback loops so the user doesn't have to program each and every behavior. I'm just changing the numbers. Where's James? Maybe he can talk some sense into you.
They're a race of intelligent people!
They are not. And they're killing actual people. Ugh, I don't know what you think you're doing here, but if I can't get my positronic converter up and running, they'll kill every last one of you. Right. I'm putting a stop to this right now.
After them!
Oh my god! Roger, what did you do?
I've smashed it!
I have to set off the reaction after all.
What reaction?
The motor lane. I have to catalyze it, set it all on fire. Burn all the robots on this side of the portal, or they'll kill us all. All my research gone to waste.
What about the ones on the other side? The ones in their own world?
They'll burn too, I suppose. And there's a non-zero chance the mines under Wellington Wells will explode. Brilliant job, Roger. I won't be needing your services anymore.
Roger! Come back here right now!
Invader influx increasing, perpetrator personnel pouring par portal, defenses desperately downgrading. Quit cycle, reboot, safe mode true, elocution 0.000009, signify, shame, sorrow, regret.
Good night, sweet prince, and flights of angels sing thee to thy rest. She's gone to kill all the robots.
Well, we've got you to thank for that, haven't we?
I can't let her murder innocent people.
They're not people, pup! Are you going to side with the robots or with human beings?
I'm siding with both.
I am sorry, pup, but you have lost your mind, and I have to stop you from making a terrible mistake.
You're going to fight me.
I don't have any choice, my love.
What have I done? God, I hope I'm right.
The ray gun's battery recharge.
Some sort of quick charger, I think.
Delay is greatly reduced. When am I going to learn? He's going to repeat what I'm saying anyway. Shot grenade, first aid kit, 2 healing bombs, some other stuff. That ought to help. Okay. Be right back. I need to dehydrate for a second. And then we'll finish this off. Alright, let's finish this thing.
hurt you. If I'm wrong, we're still alive. If you're wrong, we all die. It's them or us, Roger. They don't have a word of gratitude. Who did they kill their creators? If making them happy is so bad, why does all of Wellington Wells take joy? What is your path wrong, Roger? Here to save the tractors.
knowing you, pup.
Do not be scared.
Watson!
We are grateful to you.
What are you going to do with her?
We will take her back home. Our judges will give her justice.
You mean execute her? Or turn her into a bloody plough?
Of course not. They will attempt to find the errors in her programming. If they can, she will be returned to constructive service. Do you destroy human beings even when they can no longer cause harm?
When you put it that way, it does seem a bit wasteful.
We will close the portals.
Wait, what? No, don't do that.
Perhaps we can open them again one day.
Look, we got off to a bad start. We have so much to learn from each other. Please, don't close the portals.
It is not my decision, but perhaps you can convince my people. If you cross the portal with us,
perhaps I can't convince you, and then I can't come back.
You have to go, Roger. You'll always wonder what you missed. In fact, if you don't go over there, I'm kicking you out of the house. So look, there's nothing keeping you here.
Then come with me, James.
What would I do there? Wherever that is, I'm not going to be much use convincing alien robots of anything.
They'll take care of us. I'll take care of you.
But I have always taken care of you.
James.
All right. I guess we're going through the looking glass then. At least they won't give us shit for being in love.
Come on. It'll be a smashing adventure. I do love you, James.
I do love you, Roger.
And there we go. That's the second of the 3 DLCs. I'm not going to start the third one tonight. I mean, as much as I would like to start Lightbearer, I think that's probably something that's better off waiting for a fresh stream. And it's not that long, so tomorrow we'll do Lightbearer, and if there's enough time, I'll start a second stream and we'll start Lost Planet 1. So, I will see you then. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate your support. And remember, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see and you want to support me, don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great rest of your day.